I can hardly believe how far you've come. Do you ever look back and see what seemed so hard just a couple of months ago? And really give yourself a big pat on the back for all the hard work you've been doing. You should. So, we've reached the end of lesson 12 and the last new thing we're going to be learning, which is not numbers, but how to write alphabets, letters, in their individual form. Our first alphabet will be the uppercase or capital letter alphabet. So if someone said FBI, we would need to be able to write those letters so that they would translate as all capital letters. When creating an uppercase or capital letter, you'll press the letter with your left hand and then press the asterisk and RBGS keys all at the same time. So the letter F would be written by pressing the TP for the F with the asterisk and the RBGS to give you an uppercase F. There are a couple letters that we haven't written before. So the letter C would be written by pressing the KR keys with your left hand. An I would be written by pressing the long I, AOEU. And a Q is made by pressing the KW. So a capital C would be made by pressing KR asterisk RBGS. And FBI would be written in 3 strokes by pressing TP asterisk RBGS, then PW asterisk RBGS, and finally AOEU asterisk RBGS. Our second alphabet is lowercase letters. We make a lowercase letter by pressing the letter keys with our left hand and the RBGS at the same time. So a lowercase d would be made by writing TK RBGS. We use the lowercase alphabet when we have a word that won't translate because it isn't in our dictionary, and we need to spell it out letter by letter. So for instance, if I was talking about my puppy, who is a Shih Tzu, and I thought that word wouldn't translate, I could spell it out as S-RBGS, H-RBGS, AOEU RBGS, H RBGS, and now I need a space, which is created by pressing SP final Z, and then I would finish the word by writing T RBGS, SWR for the Z RBGS, U RBGS. When you practice the exercise for the lowercase alphabet, there is no audio. You will practice straight from the text in the course guide. Our next alphabet is one that court reporters call a stitched alphabet. This alphabet will have a hyphen in between each letter, and it's used when someone is spelling something out. So if I was asked to spell my first name for the record, it would look like K-O-L-L-E-E-N and have the hyphens in between each letter. The stitched alphabet is created by pressing the keys for the letter with your left hand and pressing the asterisk at the same time. So the stitched letter P would be written by pressing the P key with your left hand and the asterisk at the same time. Notice that creates a hyphen before the letter P. If you wanted to stitch the name Tom, notice that only the O and M have the hyphen in front of it. So the letter T would just be written using your capital or uppercase alphabet, the first one we learned. So T asterisk RBGS, and then the stitched O by writing O asterisk, and the stitched M by writing PH asterisk. Our last new alphabet would be a capital or uppercase letter with a period after it. This is most commonly seen when someone gives a name and has a middle initial. So if I said Colleen P. Barnes, we want to know how to make that P show up with the period all in one stroke. The capital letter with a period is written by pressing the keys for the letter with your left hand and FPLT with your right hand at the same time. So the middle initial P would be written PFPLT. So we have learned 4 alphabets this week: uppercase letters, lowercase letters, the stitched alphabet, and uppercase letters with periods. It's important that you keep getting practice with these. So pick one alphabet a day and spend just 1 to 2 minutes warming up with it. You can just write A to Z. You can take some words and spell them out, names of your family and friends, change it up. But be sure to keep reinforcing this new skill that you've learned.